Good afternoon and welcome to Friday with Fiona. So I'm in a bit of a transition stage at the moment. I'm planning to make some changes going forward, but my husband has been ill, so he's been my priority. He's been in hospital and he's got some procedures coming up, which isn't leaving me a lot of time for my business. So I've made the decision that I am going to carry on doing the Fridays with Fiona for the next few weeks. I've been asked to show some techniques, so I probably will start that next week. So embossing, so that's dry embossing, heat embossing, and what's the paste called? The paste is called, oh, it doesn't want to come out. Embossing paste, there you go. So the three types of embossing in one session I can do. I've also been asked for a couple of other techniques which I can't think of off the top of my head. So come May, which is next Wednesday, I will have a look at doing that. Today I just want to share with you the new 2024 to 2026 in colours because they are gorgeous. So let's get rid of my face and go onto my desktop. Oh, before we do that, so the 1st of May is next Wednesday, and there is an amazing starter kit offer which starts on the 1st and runs for the whole month of May. So I'm about to show you the new in colours, but the starter kit offer is that you will get it's always the best deal around if you want a lot of stuff. So for £99 you get to choose £130 worth of products, and during May, as well as that, this starter kit special, you will get the 5 in colour ink pads, you will get a pack of the in colour papers, I think it's 20 sheets, 4 of each, you will get a pack of the 6x6 in colour designer series paper, and you will get the 5 Stampin' Right markers. So that is a value of £78.25 added onto your 130. I mean, if you haven't got any of the new in colours, that really is an awesome offer, and I'd love to welcome you to Crafters with Hearts. So I just wanted to share that with you. Okay, so to highlight the in colours, I was trying to think of a good card to do. So this is using the I think it's the Adoring Hearts hybrid embossing folder. So that's the embossing folder, and then the frame of the die sits in there. So I took the Pretty in Pink, which apparently is a returning colour, but it's before my time. And then I cut out the hearts in the other colours. I was going to do one in every colour, but it was quite hard work, so I thought I'd just stick with the one. So this base is Pretty in Pink. This is Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, which is like an emeraldy green. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember them without looking. Summer Splash, that's very like coastal, kind of between Coastal Cabana and Bermuda Bay. Petunia Pop, and then I've just repeated them. So there's 5 colours and there's 9 hearts here, so I had an odd one, so I put the Pretty in Pink in there. So that's one of my efforts. And then I saw these done by an American demonstrator, and to be honest, you see things in the catalogue and then, you know, they just don't really grab you. And then you see what a demonstrator's done with them and you think, oh, wow, I just must have that. So I got this set. This is a bundle which goes on sale on the 1st of May. Love the fonts, but I just love the birdhouse. So here we are. This is Pretty in Pink. No, it's not. Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Petunia Pop, and Pretty in Pink, and then I've got the Summer Splash one to show you how I did it. Now you might notice I've got the in colour ribbons as well, and I have this is the Summer Splash, not Sunshine Splash, but I made a bit of a boo-boo when I did my pre-order, and for some reason I managed to order two Petunia Pops and no Pretty in Pink. So the Pretty in Pink will be in my May order. So what I did was I took this, which is silver and white, so it's basically white, and I just took my dark Pretty in Pink marker and I coloured it because I really needed the pink. So, you know, that's always an option. If you don't want to get all of the ribbons, get something like this, a white or a neutral. There's a basic beige new colour coming. I haven't got it yet, but that to be in my May order as well, and that would colour well, I would think. And as you can see, I then got the tone that I want. So I haven't got the silver on the others. And I have to say, this ribbon, so this is the Summer Splash. It's really light and soft and very, very easy to use. And it doesn't bulk up your cards. So, so all I wanted to do today is show you how simple it was using these dies and the one stamp, or two actually, because I did the bird. So we've got a die for the bird and a die for the house, and then dies for the roof. And I used these two. So I'm just going to show you. I've cut everything out ready to save time, and then that's the edge of the house. And I've used. I didn't get them when they first came out because I have so many dies, but they've carried over, and I have to say I do love them. The postage, perennial postage, they are, and this is the second largest, I think. So then I stamped onto the in color designer series paper. I stamped my birdhouse, and it, for some reason, well, I guess you can cut it out. There are, where's my dies gone? These circles here will cut these out, so you can have your bird popping in or popping out, whatever. But I just went with colouring them in black because I think it kind of, like, you can't see inside a birdhouse, it would look dark. So then what I did was I took my birdhouse and I die cut it. Great, in one fell swoop. So that's that done. Then now I've got to find where this goes. I just moved everything. There we go. Then I took this one, and it's like a window box to me, but I just didn't want it to be completely coloured in the designer series paper. I do love this designer series paper. And then I did in white, I did the frilly, I don't know what you call that. We've just had them done on our house actually. And what was it called? Oh my goodness, what is it called? Fascias, the fascias. And then the big bit to go at the top is that one. So I just wanted to show you, rather than you sitting and watching me die cut everything, which dies I actually used. And then I stamped the bird, and it comes out just with its line art. And then I coloured each one in the colour of the card. So there's my Pretty in Pink with the dark and light blends, and then there's my Petunia Pop with the dark and the light bends, and the peach pie. So they kind of match. So I've done it as much as I can to save some time. But honestly, guys, how long would that take me to do? The stamping, very, very quick, and then the die cutting. Now, when I was doing it for 5, so it did take me, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. But if you're just doing it for the one, it really wouldn't take very long at all. And then I coloured and die cut my bird, and I did colour him before I die cut him, just because I did. Now there is a very little bit of stamping that I want to do before we start putting it together. Let's get my dies out of the way, and I'm starting a new system with my dies as well. So I'm taking this one, which I've really crossed with myself. I used Petunia Pop first and didn't put any Versamark on it, because I find if you use Versamark the first time and then clean it straight away. So as you can see, I now have a red stamp, which I know I'm OCD, it's just going to drive me crazy. And I'm just getting the Summer Splash new ink pad. Trust me, to get all 5 of the ink pads and the markers is a fantastic offer. Okay, let's take my little flower. So there's this one and then there's a slightly smaller one. And I'm just going to go around the edge because my perennial postage stamp is going to cover the middle. So just, I'm kind of being random and kind of not random. I think these probably won't show, the ones on the further inside. And I'm going to turn it round. I love this colour. I mean, it does remind me of Bermuda Bay, but I don't think it's as dark as Bermuda Bay. No, I'm not getting very good. Oh, look at that. I've got it everywhere. On me, on the block. The block is too big for what I'm using, basically, but they've discontinued the really small one. See, I missed a bit there. Hopefully it won't be. I'm still getting ink everywhere. I must be pushing down too hard. Just fill in some of the gaps. That'll do. Okay, I'm just going to clean that. It's a right mess. If you wanted to be really simple and basic, if you're just starting out, you don't need to do this stamping. I've just done it for a bit of background. And let's get the ink out of the way. And I haven't put a sentiment on any of them. And I'm actually not sure it needs a sentiment. However, what I probably would do is, as and when I need one, I will put the happy birthday or use, you know, sentiments from other stamp sets. So this is just going to go on flat. I'm just going to use some Seal Plus. Okay, let's move my... Come on, Birdhouse, you need to move out of the way. There we go. Just move that up a bit so you can see it. And then I'm just eyeballing it. See, I need another one there really, but there we go. And then my house, I'm going to build my house now. And I'm going to use wet glue for the fascias. And then just, I'm going to put it on the paper. Honestly, I thought this glue was going to run out about 5 weeks ago. I kid you not. And it is still going. It's amazing. Okay, just got that there. Little overhang. Maybe it shouldn't overhang. No, it shouldn't. There we go. So I can see at the back that the white was just slightly overhanging. So I'm just pushing that into place. And the same there. And then we'll do this bit here. And if you do, with your wet glue, if you do find that it squishes out, which this probably will do, I will show you. Stampin' Up used to do the glue erasers, but they stopped. I guess they didn't sell well enough. But I've got a whole pack from Amazon, which I find very useful. Just a bit of kitchen roll, I think. No, actually it hasn't come out. I was careful not to do too much. This morning I had it going everywhere. Okay, and then I'm going to pop that on there with dimensionals. Oh, I haven't done my window box. It's not a window box, but that's what it makes me think of. And that one I'm just going to do with Seal Plus. I have to say, this colour is gorgeous. I think the pink, the Pretty in Pink and the Summer Splash are my favourites. And you know, it's very unusual to love all 5. I quite often, like last time, I loved the ones that just retiring, the 2022 to 2024. I loved all of them except Sweet Sorbet. The blues and the greens I loved, but it was kind of a cross between a red and a pink. It just wasn't me. I used it and got to like it, but whereas these ones, I love all of them. The Petunia Pop is gorgeous. Right, so I'm going to use dimensionals, and I'm going to use a lot of dimensionals, because if you're going to time to make someone a nice card, you want it to stand up to the pressures of the mail. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. It's not too bad. I know someone who would use 2, 1 there and 1 there. I'm sorry, I can't be doing that. It would get squashed in the middle, and I just don't think that's fair on the person you're sending it to. So, as I said, starting in May, I'm going to be doing some techniques. The first one is going to be embossing. If there is something you'd like me to show you, a particular technique, then please just pop a comment, and I will be happy to do some research and then share it with you. It'd also be great for me if you could like, love, and share my posts, and particularly this video. I'd be very, very grateful. Now, with the bird, I'm going to pop him on a dimensional, but his tail is overhanging, so that means it needs a double dimensional, because it's going to be twice. So it's 2 there and 1 on his body. And where are they? Let's pop them, see if they fit. Hopefully it doesn't show. I lost my little pop for a minute then. So let me know which is your favourite colour out of these ones, or if you don't like them at all. You might be the one prefer the current ones, the 2023 to 2025, which I have to say, apart from the boho blue, don't do a lot for me. There you go. So all we need now is the ribbon, and then, as I say, I will add a sentiment when I need it. Let's see, and I'm going to use a glue dot. I'll put them in the wrong place. Need a glue dot for the ribbon. So Summer Splash, and as I said to you, it's really lovely, soft, very soft and malleable, I guess is the word. Sorry about the ping, that's an email. Right, now let's do it a bit bigger. I think on the other ones I made them a bit small. This is gorgeous ribbon, really is. See, I've got it on my fingers. There we go. Don't know what's going on. Sounds like there's someone putting their bins out, I think. When you don't have enough hands, use your mouth. Right, so that's that ribbon. So I've sent the spare Petunia Pop back, and I'll put the Pretty in Pink's already on my next order. And that's going to go up there. That is a bit long. Okay, let's get that on there. And I'm just going to use a glue dot. Make sure I get it the right way around. Yeah. Oh gosh, it keeps falling out my hands. You want the bit that's kind of softer, smoother even at the front. And pull it down, and then it's just going to go at the top of the fascia like that. I really do. As I said, this particular card is the reason that I bought this set, because I absolutely love it. So just for some comparison, that's the Shy Sherlock. I was watching Elementary last night. Shy Shamrock. That is Summer Splash. See, I think it looks green, but when you put it next to a green, it looks blue. It's cool. Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, and Petunia Pop. So I just love them. I think they're beautiful. Hope you like them. If you would like to sign up for my email list, because I'm about to relaunch my card club, and that will be where you'll get all the details. Sign up for my email list and you will get a free tutorial. And this week, in fact, for the next couple of weeks, it will be for this card. So if you would like a tutorial with all the measurements and how-tos, then sign up for my email list. And you can do that on my blog, which is stampingwithfiona.com. But I will pop a link in the comments. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And next week I will be back with embossing, 3 different types of embossing.